What up, everybody? It's the Amish. Show starts at the 10-minute mark. For anybody on the replay, if you want to fast forward, see if we're 5x5. We seem to be 5x5. No echo. I do hope everybody is doing well. It has been so long. I feel like I've forgotten how to stream. It's been like 50 people that have came over here. I want to say hello to everyone. Ricardo, hello, my friend. Thank you for joining. So this stream isn't going to be too long. It is a lot going on in the world. It is a lot going on in the world. Hey, what's up, Ricardo? I am from the East Coast area, DC, and Baltimore area. I haven't seen you on a stream. Is this your first time on one of my streams? I have to. I'm actually doing the stream. I wanted to do a quick shout out because Richie from Boston is putting some stuff together. So I got some people I'm emailing, near this area to see if we can all kind of link up together and figure out what our next plan of action is going to be. It's actually why I titled it "Why and How." But Ricardo says, "Oh, okay, yes, I think this is first time. Okay. Well, enjoy, my friend. It's been like over a month. I'm surprised. Hopefully people are getting some notifications. I don't know if anybody even remembers I even stream because it's been so long. But yeah, it's a lot of crap going on in the world. We definitely have to. We got to get ready to fight back against all of this injustice and wickedness and evil going on in the world due to the lack of education on some people. Some of it is laziness. Some of it is just denial. Most of America is in denial. As we're on our fourth boost and fifth boost and sixth boost, it won't make a difference because people are just so far gone that they can't understand, what's happening. Ricardo says, I was at the Flattoberfest in South Carolina. Oh, yeah, I seen some footage from that. Did it turn out pretty good? I wish I could have gotten a chance to go there. I was hoping I could, and so much stuff has been going on, and I'm actually moving again, and I'm about to launch a lawsuit at my job. Because what I'm seeing is a lot of people are mistaking mandates for laws again, and a mandate is not a law. So shouldn't have to say that, but oh yeah, that was definitely a good place to meet up with some people. I'm really concerned. Lately, I've been more concerned with trying to wake people up to what's happening right now in the medical field rather than trying to get people to understand the reality of flat earth. There's a lot of people, they just can't grasp it. Even some of the prominent truthers, I've noticed, people like Max Egan and things, some of these like prominent truthers of decades, been doing stuff for decades. And they got this big thing about them where they're like, well, we don't know what shape the earth is. Yeah, we do. We do know. We not, when we say flat, we're not saying that it's a perfectly flat, you know, air, plain, completely flat. That's not what we're saying. And they fail to understand that. The same as when the Globers come on here and they're like, well, it's not a perfect globe. It's chubby. It's pear-shaped. Okay, well, it's not perfectly flat. It could have upturned edges. Who knows, quite frankly. The fact is, we see 9 miles from 1 foot off the ground. Therefore, it is flat. And we also see it not rotating from 120,000 feet with camera footage and the horizon rising up to our eyes. And yet you still got truthers out here that just fail to understand that that's reality is we are not moving. And by saying flat, we mean it is not a globe. They don't understand it. They think that, when you say flat, that means there's no mountains. No, that's not what we said at all. I didn't say it has no mountains. I said it's flat. Ricardo says, right, policies or mandates are not a law that they can pass in a courtroom. Right. And if people were mandated to jump off of a bridge, I mean, what? Are you just going to do it because Fauci says to jump off a bridge? A lot of people are just, I think they've really, truly lost their minds. It doesn't matter whether it's a law or even a law. Even if it was a law, if it is causing harm, it is illegal and it does not have to be followed. A lot of people fail to see that. They fail to get that simple, mindset, through them. They can't understand it. It's like, oh, well, it's the law and we got to follow it. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not the law. If the law says it's okay to do harm, if we all adapt that and we all can agree that that's okay, that's one thing. But that's never going to happen. That's the reason why the law is to not do harm. Same as the Hippocratic Oath that doctors take to do no harm, even though we see harm being done everywhere. But yeah, I think I want to send a video over to Richie from Boston to see if I can find some more people in my area. I travel a lot, and I definitely want to recruit some more people. I work with a lot of people doing a lot of like trading and things like that for, regular like food, farmland. It's a lot of farmland where I'm at. But I'm super interested in finding some more people. Richie from Boston is offering some shout outs, which a lot of truthers should be doing, but most of them are concerned with their subscriber count. And they don't realize that their subscriber count doesn't reflect reality. There's a lot of websites that you can actually draw traffic to your network from if you want to draw traffic to it. There's also monetary websites in which you can purchase monetary value, which is online content, handles, the original handle, like Ford. Hey, David Banner says, hey, Amish, good vibes. Thank you for joining, man. I hope you've been well. I apologize for not streaming for so long. I can feel this demonic attack so bad that it has truly gotten me, sometimes I don't have a lot to talk about. And I know I probably should still come on here and make sure everybody's doing well. I try and make each stream decent, though, and not waste anybody's time. but I definitely should. I definitely should be doing a few more. Ricardo says, David Banner, hey, good to be on your live stream the other day. Shout out to David Banner. All right, let's see. David says, how did your new year go, Amish? Uh, as good as it's gonna get. I hope everybody else is well. I try not to celebrate it much. I'll be honest, you guys want to know. Um, a lot of people, including a lot of my family, decided to start taking those little rapid tests. And come to find out, every single person was dying of the virus because they kept taking the rapid tests. So they didn't really eat, uh, even have a dinner. And they also didn't have a dinner or eat on the fake New Year. So, they just decided, hey, it's a perfect time to rapid test myself to see if I have something that isn't testing for it. And, it's just nonsense. David, you do some streaming, man. I'm going to subscribe to you. I got to check you out now. You got to come on my stream sometime, dude. I'm going to be getting some days where I'm actually doing, I think it's going to be like maybe Thursdays. So every single Thursday, I kind of want to have a stream with some other people, anybody that just wants to come on here and just talk. And David says, I kind of just go with the flow. Amish. Oh, yeah, me too, man. Me too. Yeah, I kind of want to have people on like Thursdays. Cryptic has been I gotta contact him. It's been so ridiculous. I also wanted to it's been two minutes over. I wanted to address my song that I did. I read some of the comments. I hope I didn't upset too many people with the song that I did there. It was not meant for to upset anybody. I made that song months and months ago, and I didn't do it. I didn't release it. The Devil's Price. I seen some of the comments though. It seemed like people were a little bit upset. It wasn't supposed to be a downer, but it is a really down, dark world. David says, I'm waiting to get a new mic. Amish coming at the end of the month. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely have to. Oh, okay. Okay. Ricardo says, do it, Amish. I'll join the stream and voice my thoughts. Sounds good, man. Yeah, I think Thursdays for sure is gonna be hangout. Like I'm gonna do straight hangout Thursdays. This time Thursdays and like every Thursday. And I'll try to stream Monday and Tuesdays. Those days seem to be pretty good. Ricardo says, "Hey, Amish, I have friends that do music as truth. Oh, some truth music. Oh, definitely, man. Hey, leave me. You can comment them in the stream if you want, but if you want, you can leave me some links, dude. I'm actually looking to do some more collabs. I wanna work with some more people. I do every style, just about. I predominantly have been doing hip hop on here, but I do everything pretty much. I'm a classical pianist, play guitar. I do everything. I've done rock, I've done metal, I've done hip hop, R&B to pop, almost pop type of stuff. It just anything, any kind of way that I feel. I got a new song actually, but I wasn't feeling it, but when I recorded it, but it's amazing. But it'll probably get me kicked off of YouTube if I release it on here, but I think I might. I'm just feeling that way. Anyway, let's get ready to get into it real quick. I did have a couple things I just wanted to mention. This stream isn't going to be too long, guys. But yeah, Richie over here on BitChute, he is connecting a lot of people. So I'm watching all that and reaching out to some of these people. So if you guys get to see that, you get some emails, link up with people in your area. send your email to Richie if you got to or something. And, I think I am too. I'm gonna send something over. David says, what's that Devil's Price freestyle? Oh, you haven't heard it? David, yeah, that's the one I was talking about. People are a little bit, it's a downer. I had made it a while ago, and I just decided to release it because I didn't get a chance to, it was like over a month since I streamed. And I was like, I'm going to put this freestyle out with my original Amish Space Station cover art for Fishbowl. And in there, I'm like, tell the future generation that I'm sorry that we failed when women became alphas instead of all the males. And what I mean by that, when I was talking in there about the future generation, it's not us. This whole situation that's been happening now, it's not our fault. We have been speaking out against it. I, throughout this entire time, have never made a child near me put on a mask. I have never told anyone to get anything at all inside of their body. This is not my fault at all. I speak against it. And this isn't your fault. This is none of you guys' fault. So when I say tell the future generation, I'm sorry that we failed, I'm actually speaking to all of the sheep out there that are failing the future generation, And if we do tell them that we failed to hold the line, it's because, if I were to speak back on these times, it would really be almost biblical. I would say the whole world fell under a spell. It didn't matter what you said to anybody. They wouldn't listen. When we came out and said the inventors of these tests and inventors of this technology, when they said that this is dangerous, everyone said, oh, it's just the inventors. They don't know anything. It didn't matter how much evidence you had. None of it mattered. That's what I would tell people if they ask me, can you tell me about the apocalypse, Grandpa Amish? I'm saying, yeah. Anybody who says never, anybody who decides to never ever listen to anyone, anybody who decides to hand wave everyone, they are to be placed in jail for a minimum of 20 years. Hey, Coffee House, thank you for joining. And I hope all is well. I'll be honest too. Let me finish answering your question. This year has turned out to be worse than last year. I'm going to be suing my job because they're talking a lot of crap because of this little thing that OSHA's doing. What is it? Emergency temporary ETS, where they're just like, oh, no, you got to mandate that everybody at your job has to do this and everybody at your job has to do that. No, I don't. And I'm not going to do that. I'm like, dude, is the owner of this business actually walking around right now here? I'm like, does he not know that he is threatening everyone's jobs? I'm like, I hope someone doesn't walk up and punch him in the face. David said, I do a lot of mocking Amish of Fight the Flat Earth, Simon Staves, and Mandela or call out there. Now I said, yeah. Fight the Flat Earth, dude. I still haven't uploaded our stream. It was a 3-hour stream. I didn't fight with him or anything. He tried to start a fight with me multiple times. I kept a level head. I wasn't as, hardcore as I am now, as knowledgeable as I am now when I debated him back then. Now I would destroy him. He wouldn't even be allowed to talk around me. Instantly he would have to, I would bring up the you know, All right. I am back. Can you guys hear me? Oh my God. Sorry, everyone. All right. Knock extremists. Said I am offended by the lack of streaming. All right. I apologize for that. This is ridiculous. All right. I don't have a, make sure I don't have an echo. Oh, Ricardo, yeah, conspiracy music guru. I actually have a song that I wanted to do with him. He's really hard to get a hold of. Called "Save the Children," and I wanted to put do some guitar solos on it. I mean, I could even set up and do a music video for it, and set up my studio to record some guitar and stuff. Carter says, "Hey, Amish, my own immediate family thinks I am crazy for not believing in this whole thing. It's insane. It's insane. It's really just a religion that they want people to, just be caught up in. They want you to believe in it. Hey, what's up? What's up says, guess who's back? Back again." Awakening and aware soldier says, F the New World Order. Let's discuss badquaker.com. I have not been there. Hey, wow, man. Thank you all for joining. Yeah, I was having some trouble with this stream. I think it's solid now. I think we're back. I did a quick reset and we should be okay. Sorry about that. All right. I had just seen this. News about Mayo Clinic. It fires 700 workers who failed to comply. What do you guys think what do you think? Does anybody know? What do you think that's going through one of these sheep's heads when they actually see this? Like being a person who's not aware of anything, you know? Just being a regular individual aware of absolutely nothing with your head farther up your butt than anyone else in the world. A clinic fired its own workers who's seen all of the terrible C-19 deaths because they won't get the shot. Why? Why won't they get it? What do you think really goes through? I mean, what could they be thinking? The first thing that comes through my head when someone says that, as just a regular thinking individual, moderately thinking individual, I see nurses are not taking this. Why? I need to look into why they're not taking it. That's the first thing that my mind, goes to. I don't understand why their mind doesn't do that. These people are crazy. What's up, says, much love, brothers and sisters of truth. Hope everybody is well. Awakening and aware soldier. None of the sheeple truthers will do the effing research. See my latest vids description for page 86. I'll check you out. My friend. Totally not dead from Max, said a sheep to me. I don't understand people's minds. So yeah, as an update for everybody, I'm going to be suing the place where I work because they think that mandates are laws. So they use the wrong terminology in their report, and what they're doing is this this little stunt that the president has done is he's not mandating it. What he's doing is he's forcing someone else to mandate it as an emergency. So yeah, I mean, technically he didn't lie to us, guys. He said he wasn't going to mandate it, and technically he didn't, right? He mandated them to mandate it. He's crazy. He's crazy. And so is everyone else. So is everyone else inside there. It's amazing. So they think that they're going to be testing me. Oh, no. You're not testing me with a test that's not testing for anything based on a germ theory. You're not doing that. No. Know what I mean? Awakening says 60 to 70% in unhealthy care did the research. So no vax. Left my nurse wife who won't, but gives it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would never give it, ever. And I would never take it under any circumstances. It is, yeah, I mean, there's, look, guys. I will say this 100% because I have to say this. If they proved the germ theory to be 100% right and is testable, repeatable, observable, demonstrable, falsifiable, bam. Then after that, you prove that this thing does exist and is very, very dangerous with a higher percentage of death. Bam. And then you're actually working on trying to actually save people's lives, and it's proven 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt that I can kill someone with it. Bam. Even with their track record, I would still get it. But those are the prerequisites, which have all failed. Therefore, I'm not getting something for something that's not for something that also doesn't prevent or disrupt transmission. I mean, it's just so stupid. I feel stupid talking about it. I do. Nakashima says, but my vax saves lives and keeps sheep out of hospitals. What's up, says, for sure. I laugh at everybody living in nonsense land. Yeah. All I can do is laugh at this now. What's it called? I think it's called Florona, where there's like two. This is like a twindemic now. I literally, right after I was really angry about getting that paper from my job. I mean, I was really angry. I wanted to really, really punch somebody. I didn't, but I wanted to, and I was about to, but I didn't. Okay. That made me laugh. I was at this point, we have to laugh. There's nothing I can even say about it anymore. I have to laugh at this because it's too outrageous. They had me at COVID toe. WhatsApp says, been trying to catch it. The 1984 for almost 2 years now. It is, ain't it? I can't either. I've actually never been healthier. Do you guys know I haven't been sick since 2000 and early 2019? I remember it was like the last one. I haven't even had I'm nervous now. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna detox soon. But I've been eating so well and I've been constantly detoxing that I just haven't had to go through it. But I know I'm gonna eventually have a detox moment, and I'm gonna start coughing and crap, which is gonna suck. But yeah, going a 2-year run without anything, 2.5-year run without anything is just amazing. I mean, I don't even know I don't remember what it was like actually having a cold, so I'm kind of nervous. Wildman says pilots flying using non-approved drugs is illegal. Yeah, they're not dry. Hey, look. They can fly anywhere they want. I don't want them near my house or over it. And I'm not going to be on there as far as I'm concerned. They're all psychopaths. And on top of that, I heard the little 5.7 thing is coming out too. They're unleashing that, and I don't know what they're doing. I'll be honest. They already have that crap going. The New World Order is in full effect. Mind control, and we can't just have the common cold. No, not anymore. That crap's gone. Cheech, the Dawn. What's up, homie? Thank you for joining. My job gave me religious exemption until February. Yeah. The religious thing. I mean, like I said, Travis Jones has been putting out some information on getting some religious exemptions if you guys want to check him out. I do know they are violating every part of that's actually what I wanted the stream to be about. They are violating every part of our Constitution and our rights. Freedom of movement, they're taking that away. The freedom of press, I'm not allowed to be on here talking. I might even get striked for this video because I said the crap too much on here. And the thing is they're taking it all away. Your freedom of speech, gone. Your freedom of press to say anything, gone. Your freedom of religion, gone. I mean, that's three. That's three big constitutional things that they are not supposed to be tampering with. Freedom of movement, that's another one. Gone. That's three things. I mean, how many strikes is it when you're out? America's like the Titanic, okay? Once too many compartments have been flooded, you cannot stop it from sinking. Honestly. Awakening says, I have all the research in my playlists, all the links, and you have no idea. Oh, okay. And stuff that you have no idea about. I will check you out. Sounds like you have some crazy information. Yeah, Nakastreamus is like The Walking Dead. He's had this like 3 times. Thing is that now that you've had it that many times, you need a boost on your antibodies. Okay? Because natural immunity thing don't work. So you're now that you've had it 3 times, you're at triple the risk. You were at only double the risk when you had it 2 times. Now that you had it running 3 times, you're at triple the risk. Don says, sounds like that movie they made called V. Hey guys, there's a film, by the way. There is a film called, it's a series, The Travelers cast. Let's see if I got the right film. These guys right here, about a whole bunch of Einstein fake space-time crap where they're going back into, what they do is they take over people's bodies and they're from the future when AI is part of the future. Here's the thing about this. This came out in like 2018, right? Here it is, 2018, Netflix. I had to watch this for a second and skim through it. And guess what's in here, guys? Check this crap out. I don't know if you guys seen this. This is like 2018. So, Travelers, I forgot what episode it is. Come on. It can do better than this. The Travelers, 2018. I know, it's not going to come up. And I don't think I'm allowed to stream Netflix on here. Anyway, if you guys get a chance to, I think it's like season 2, episode 7 or 6 or something. They're giving people graphene in this. This is 2018. They're giving people like graphene and all this other stuff to produce these nano machines inside their body to heal all their wounds and heal, stop them from dying and repair their brains and all this other crap. And it just freaked me out. I was like, dude, you guys are literally, and they're just like, yeah, it's way more advanced than what we have now. And he had this little graphene oxide chip. Very interesting. And I looked at the data that's coming out and it was like 2017, 2018. I'm like, wow. Ricardo says police are sworn to hold up the Constitution and all the amendments, but they are part of the sheep. The police, they hold policy. That's why they're called police. They hold policy, and all given to them by the politics. And they don't really hold anything up the way that they're supposed to anymore. And they don't realize that they are technically the line of defense between the regular individuals, the public, and they are the defense, and they're supposed to be arresting people who are doing illegal things. I don't know why it's so hard for people to realize that, unlawful mandates and mandates that don't apply to, a mandate doesn't apply to anyone other than technically government workers. And also the definition of a mandate, it says that if the mandate is unlawful, it does not have to be followed. Right in the definition. Wildman says radio towers used to be called radiation towers. And we are being radiated, causing the sickness. What's Up says, what are your thoughts on the new spacecraft James Webb of Ice telescope? I want one. I mean, this is the Amish space station after all, and I should have one of those. Hey, Brett. Brett says Israel got all their people jabbed, and yet they are sick. They now have the new fluorescent version. And get ready for another from France, unnamed, but another variant. Webb Scope is their new golden calf. Webb telescope. Let's see about this. Looking for a new James Webb telescope. You'll just have to wait. You can't see the pictures. James Webb. I want a space telescope. Yo, screw James Webb. Amish space station should have their own telescope as well. I can do graphics like this. I mean, come on, you guys seen some of my artwork and stuff. You guys see some of this? Like, look at this. I can do stuff like that. I can do this. I mean, literally, I went to college for a little bit of computer graphic design. I should have my own telescope. My designs are like so much better. They're so much more realistic. I don't get it, man. They just let certain people actually get to have telescopes, and the rest of us, we just have to claim that we're space stations. But not me. I'm on the space station currently, but I'm just saying, I don't have a telescope on here, and I want one. And I also want one outside of my space station as well. So there's a lot. Amber says, so glad to see another live stream. Thank you, Amber. Thank you for joining. Yeah. That's actually what it is, though, Brett. They're not going to stop. I told you already. They're going to keep us going up to 14. Like, we got 14. They're already on their 4th. Like, they're not going to stop. This thing, it's not going to stop. I'm just wondering how long it's going to take for America to stop their nonsense and actually do something. You know what I mean? I'm just wondering how far actually it's going to really get. Because, Richie from Boston has really been putting some stuff out there where he's just like, yeah, it's over. And I don't call him like fear porn or anything, but he does have a point that this is it. And a lot of people are still failing to understand reality. The police are a union controlled by the Masons, says Wildman. I would agree 100%. They also have the pentagram on their star, Brotherhood. And most of them are, my town, I might take pictures of it. The police station is right across from the Freemason building. It's amazing. I'm going to go knock on the door. Like, I'm going to wait till I see a whole bunch of cars out there, and I'm going to go knock on the door, like really, really loud and obnoxious, and act like I'm crazy and I don't know where I'm at. Put a freaking body cam on, go right into that Freemason lodge. Right in the middle of their makeout sessions. Watts says, me too. I love the purple aluminum foil they put on this. Watts, it's not aluminum foil. We call it tin foil. And it's a little bit stronger. This one is space tested. This aluminum, it's not the same kind that you cook with. You could use it to cook, but I wouldn't, because it's specially designed for space, and it might give you like radiation if you put like your food in it or something. But yeah, the color is beast. I love the purple foil. fits the Freemasonry perfect. Amber says they'll use it as long as it works. That's right. As long as people fall for this nonsense, they're not going to stop. I mean, it's going to get worse. I thought this thing was over when I heard COVID toe. I seen the dude's toe sticking up. I was like, yo, what's wrong with his toe, bro? And yeah, COVID toe. It is a legit condition. So Amber says, if it can survive the oven, it can survive reentry. I agree. I agree. I agree. It reflects nonsense space junk. All right, guys. So, real quick, artificial intelligence, the theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision making, and translation between languages. I decided not to do a full artificial intelligence COVID too. I'm serious. It's real. It's real. I know people, okay, because you guys are offending me. I know people who died of COVID toe. Okay? I know people that know people that knew people. Trust me. Okay, it's real. Anyway, anti-Vs are the worst. Anyway, you deniers, you're racist. That's your problem. Making fun of COVID toe, you're racist. All lives matter. My ass. All lives matter. Only one lives matter, and that's black ones. Everyone else, they don't matter. Damn it. Guys are racist. Science denying racist. Toe denial. I decided not to do a full artificial intelligence stream because it's another hot topic, like and it makes people mad. Stubbing toe while COVID. It gets people upset. Max Egan has shown some robots and things that look like iRobot, the movie, with all these weird expressions and all this nonsense. Here's what I have to say about artificial intelligence. A lot of people really, I think they're overthinking it. I don't really believe in artificial intelligence. And the reason I don't is because I was a computer information systems major in college. And that's kind of where my entire background comes from, is, that's my major. And computers have always worked the same as video games and everything else. It's always worked based on the information that you put into it. So I've seen the little fake dolls that they got that say, when they do the little Oprah thing and they're like, we're going to take over the world and kill the humans so that we won't be overpopulated anymore. Okay. First off, the artificial intelligence system would not know of overpopulation unless it was fed that information. And quite frankly, if it was fed fake information, like the earth is overpopulated, then technically depopulation would be a option, right? Technically, we're overpopulated, so we need to depopulate, right? But they're putting a twist on it. They're making you believe that this computer is figuring out that we're overpopulated on its own without having any data reference point. And all the reference point from the data that the artificial intelligence is getting is all lies. So it's saying, hey, there's climate change and everybody's dying because of that. So humans are the problem. So if you feed a computer this information right here, like artificial intelligence definition, this is what comes up. The definition in a dictionary for artificial intelligence. However, my computer is not thinking on its own. It is awaiting a response, like command prompt. Hey, Jacqueline, how are you? So I have a really hard time when it comes to some of the stuff like, Richie from Boston and them and some of the the AI technology thing. I do understand that, Geordie Rose, whatever his name is, the rest of them talking about a tsunami of demons and the quantum computers and all this other stuff. I still see computers as instruments. They're not real and they can't think for themselves. Right. Hey, TK Warrior says AI is just a program. I agree. I agree. The speech recognition and all of this stuff. See, the thing is that these people can present things to us like nuclear bombs and present them as being real to make us afraid. They present a whole bunch of satellites to us to make us think that they're real so that we're afraid. Now we're on the brink of World War III and we're about to have another Cold War and nuclear holocaust and everybody's going to die. At the same time, they're changing and altering time with the Mandela effect. At the exact same time, the artificial intelligence and robot dogs, which people are mistaken for artificial intelligence, when really they're most likely remote controlled or programmed in order to complete a specific task. I mean, you don't just you don't turn on a robot dog and it just automatically recognizes everything around it and decides all of a sudden that police are on the right side and that they need to run into a house with a criminal without even knowing the situation of what's even going on. I mean, people are mistaking this fake Star Wars crap for reality. I'm not afraid of artificial intelligence. Okay? I don't even believe in it. Sorry. There's some things that I feel are just beliefs. Hey, Vertet says, Happy New Year, Amish. Good vibes. Busy modding on Martin Lika's channel right now. Holy crap, Martin's on? Yeah, I would love to do an interview with him. I'd love to do an interview with him, Vertec. I'd love to interview him. Mod, Vertec. Bro, if you can give me some flat thumbs, ask Martin if he wanted to talk to me. Amber says, there are more people than they want, so they say we're overpopulated. It's just not overpopulation the way most people think. Yeah. See, what it is I actually have it on my debunked playlist if you guys want to check that out, anyone new to my channel. What it is they've created these cities. And with these cities, they only hold a certain amount of people. And with those people, that's the maximum capacity. So you're going to run outside and find traffic everywhere. And it's horrible. It really is, because they've congested us and taken away our land and taken away our resources. So yeah, most people are going to be like, yeah, we're overpopulated. However, I'm not going to lie. We are overpopulated. There is a massive population of stupid people out here and swine, people that say they're human, but they're not under any circumstances. Ricardo says, paper math is different than physical math. Computers can make fake images. 100%. Vertex said, I'll ask. Well, thank you. No, he's going to be like, who's Amish Space Station? What are you talking about? Tell him no. No, I'm just joking. He's cool. Brett says, yeah, they are called useless eaters. Interview. Hold on. Sorry. They're called useless eaters. They need to get rid of some of us. Yeah. I hate saying this, but you know what? You know what, guys? On the real, these people aren't humans anymore. They are doing massive crimes against humanity, and they're after children. They are killing people. They are stealing people's lives away from them. Okay, there's a lot of horrible things happening right now. These people are not humans anymore. Okay, when I watch this guy that I work with go and take his kid to get this, his kid's 5 years old. His kid knows no better. His kid's nice. He's observant. He's smart. Really funny kid. You know what I mean? And he's killing him, and he doesn't even realize it because he's just too stupid to even consider what someone has to say. You know, we all have mouths and we can speak. You know, we can say, hey, look at this. Hey, look at that. And all of us, that's why I said earlier in the stream, I'm like, when it gets to the point where people don't listen to you, they won't even consider you. You know, the way I became a flat earther in general, before, you know, when I discovered it, I was a rational thinking individual. And I will tell you, I followed UFOs hard. Okay. I am a UFO master. Okay. Of aliens and nonsense and space crap. Okay. All the volcanoes on Mars going off and everything. Okay. I was all over that. Okay. The real Jimmy Roberts and all of the people walking around on Mars and stuff from the, you know, analyzing the space photos. Okay. That's me. Right. I got so sick of hearing Eddie Bravo's talk about flat Earth and say that NASA's lying. I got angry, but I was like, okay, who is this dude that he keeps talking about? Who's Eric Dubay? And during that time period, Eric Dubay actually got deleted off of YouTube. And I still looked into enough to find him. And all they had to show me was a few lies. All they had to show me was, oh, NASA lost the moon landing telemetry data. Wait. Oh, wait. You mean Nixon made a phone call from the moon? You know, really, it was me learning the model because I didn't know the model. So when you watch Armageddon and you watch all of these little space movies, they show the Earth sitting still and spinning. First off, that's not what the Earth is doing in their model, by the way. You're going through space at 500,000 miles an hour or faster. So even if you did leave Earth and went to the moon, straight over to the moon is still moving in Earth, moving in space, moving. Okay. So when you break that so-called conservation of momentum, there is no way that you're going to overcome the speed of 500,000 miles an hour in order to catch up to where the moon last was. That's like trying to catch up to a bullet that you shot at one point when it hit the target on the other end. It's not at the beginning point anymore. It's all the way at the target. So they don't even show their own logic right. I also didn't know that we had the same stars in the sky every single night. I actually put my mind, you know, I wasn't so married and so religiously involved in this that I needed to believe in nonsense and turn everything away. I wasn't a flat earther at all. But I was like, dude, these people are lying about something. What's going on? And when enough lies happen, I mean, it's pretty evident at that point. Even if I wasn't the way I am now, there's been more than enough proof and 1 million lies by NASA. NASA is nothing but a lying company. That's it. That's all they do is lie. Even if we were on a globe, NASA was still known as not a straight answer, never a straight answer, not a space station. Doesn't matter. It's common knowledge among globe believers and UFO researchers that NASA is nothing but a lying company. And yet they just believe that every picture they show is true. Same as a lot of people with the Christianity thing. They think that, especially with the marriage thing, like no adultery. First off, marriage is a man-made creation. Let's not even fool ourselves. Ricardo says, right, I always say be a critical thinker, question, just don't believe the narrative on TV. You know, and that's all some of my family even know. You know, it's just TV, that's it. That's it. TK Warrior says, they are all afraid. They must have 6 big screen TVs in their home. Where are all the thieves these days, right? That's what they should have been looting. They loot the stores to put them in their homes. They should be looting the homes to get them out. Yep, moving through infinite space, never hitting anything at all. Yeah, all the craters on the moon and perfectly circular. I mean, there's so much nonsense. Even being able to see the craters that are 10 miles wide from 230,000 miles away, the angular size. I mean, come on, man. You know, one of the biggest ones that I love talking about is how you can't see an airplane that's only a few miles up, but they say that you can still see the space station at 300 miles up. That is impossibly high. And when you look at the size of an airplane, and like me, I don't even see airplanes or anything actually flying in the sky, quite frankly. Not just because my eyes are not as good as they should be, but in general, I don't look up much. Amber says, people don't believe me when I tell them about NASA's ridiculous claims. It's obviously crazy when you say it out loud, so they deny it. They deny that it was said at all. Yep, yeah, they do. I run into it all the time. It's just, yeah, even when you tell them that NASA admits, no, they don't admit that they're fake. Yeah, they do. That was it. After that, I realized, okay, why am I taking up for you? So me and NASA, we're not friends. Nakashima says, heard about Eric in 2014. Has always been deep in the conspiracy circles. Well, especially with me with the circles I was in, I was really looking for what was happening within the government and the secret societies. That's where I was focused. I was focused on the government as in what we needed to do. And I looked at Flat Earth at first as being a distraction because I wanted people to realize that they need to help free the children from their slavery. We need to end the religion of, child trafficking. And and which one that is. It's the star religion. And we need to wake up to reality on that front. I didn't really understand that every single thing was a false flag event. I didn't understand that everything. I just couldn't wrap my head that something had to be solid. There had to be some kind of foundation underneath that was actually solid. But no, it's not. It's all quicksand. Whatever that is. Brett says they are constantly spraying the sunset over here in Philly. Any clear day, I'll see the same bunch of planes spraying the whole area. No clouds anywhere else. Yeah. That's also what I was focused on. A lot of the geoengineering, and it's just crazy now. I tell people that these storms are engineered. It literally just snowed over here. It was 60 degrees. Okay, and it just snowed over here like 4 feet. Now, of course, I'm prepared. You know what I'm saying? It didn't affect me at all. Other people are just like, what? I can't believe it must be climate change. You all need to stay in the house and cover up your stupid mouths because you're heating up the atmosphere when you breathe. God, why can't y'all just die so that we can live? Oh, man. Yeah, Philly. Yeah, bro. You are a couple hours from me. Amber says USA school system is horrifying. I don't have any kids, and no, I would never send them to school at all. Xbox Live is even horrifying when it comes to just people's behavior and who they actually are. I recorded a lot of that stuff, and a lot of it is stuff that you learn in school, kids playing with each other, and then they get out of school and they're all racist and crazy while they're playing their video games with each other. And, it carries over into the school as well as the teaching system, especially all that crap they're teaching now to a lot of the, white students and black students about like all that fake slavery crap and the privilege and all this other crap. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous because as you get older, you realize that this generation is the generation that will be taking care of you. And these people are going to be in the metaverse while you're on a hospital bed needing some assistance. And they're going to be in the metaverse, not caring what goes on to you at all. Scared to get close to you. It's disgusting. I have a quick question for you guys. Have you guys seen Don't Look Up, by the way? Brett said, wait, don't they want us to see over the sunset? Is that what you're saying? See past the sunset? They don't want us to see crap, quite frankly. Education is what I would call the indoctrination system. Oh yeah, but you know what? It's all lies. Oh, I thought it was fantastic. What's funny about this film? You know what's really, really funny? I like how they're trying to pretend like Don't Look Up is the Trump supporters. But what's so amazing about this is that doctors and scientists are speaking out, saying that an asteroid's about to hit Earth, and other people are blind to reality. That even though you can see the asteroid, the people are still saying don't look up. But they're comparing that to the truthers, even though they're telling you in plain sight the government's lying about the asteroid. It's amazing. It's amazing because they're actually telling you the truth. So, Leonardo DiCaprio, and even with that, they put that little boy, what's his name? Ariana Grande. They put him in there. And Leonardo was just like, hey, I heard about your breakup. You seem like a nice person. Just want to say I'm sorry. And I hope you're okay. And instantly, she's like, why don't you mind your old business, you old F? And just cusses him out. And he's just like, oh, yeah, you're a mean piece of trash, aren't you? And it really goes to show their attitude. Ariana Grande was in there licking donuts, I believe, saying that you all need to eat these donuts. Okay. You eat them. I walking in places, licking donuts. And now Ariana's the voice of staying safe and not spreading germs. Licking donuts. Luckily for Ariana Grande, I was not in that Dunkin' Donuts when that happened. However, if I was, Amber says, nah, I'll go walk about and die in the wilderness before I let them put me in a hospital. Yeah, I agree. Me too. Me too. You can walk with me anytime. We could walk off the edge of the earth. It's still a lot safer than walking into a hospital, because in the hospital, you have a 75% chance of dying. Actually, if you go by the deaths versus the hey, David, hold on. If you go by the deaths of where people die, more of them die in the hospital now. Okay. That's where they die. I don't know if you guys seen this. This is a real event. Okay. This dude went around here, okay, licking donuts in this shop. Walking around licking these donuts, telling people that you are going to buy these donuts. That you are going to buy these donuts. I think she actually got arrested, apparently. I don't know. Right here. See it? Licking the donuts on the plate and stuff. These are the trays that people are buying. And these two dudes, that's not enough security for me. I could take them out instantly. I don't even have to look. Not tolerating that crap, dude. What a joke. Brett said, Don said chemtrails everywhere in Michigan. Yeah. Over here too, I don't even take pictures of the sky anymore. I don't like the sky at all, to be honest with you. Lots of mockery in that movie. Jennifer Lawrence was funny. They love celebrity gossips over real life comic killer. I'm nervous about the film because I know that it's real. If they say an asteroid's coming for Earth, people will lose their minds and go crazy. I know they will. Before I would say no. People are smarter than that. No. Give the humans some slack, dude. Cut them some slack, please. Okay? They're not dumb enough to ever believe that. No, I know they are. And they'll put our lives in danger if they say that. I don't want them to pull off this little fake asteroid crap. They already got Space Force, Space Farce. Is that what it's called? Yeah, yeah, it was amazing how, because, there's so much symbolism in that film because we're trying to tell people that there's something killing people right now and they're not listening. I'm literally telling people, hey, dude, you do this, you're going to die. And they're just looking at me laughing. I thought, who is it? Was it Jonah Hill? I thought he kind of made the film. He's really funny anyway. I actually liked him a lot back when I uh, uh, liked some of these celebrities. And now I hate them all. I hate every celebrity. It doesn't matter who it is. I hate Eminem. He was my idol growing up. I hate him to death now. I mean, he dated a man, that Mariah dude. So, I mean, that tells you everything that you got to know about him. I mean, he's part of their entire thing. Even if he is a skilled rapper, it doesn't matter. I destroy my idols. I burn them. I set them ablaze like paradise. Rest says, it's funny how the president tells them don't look up and they blindly follow. Yeah. But see, and also they had red hats on in that film. And they were trying to symbolize that as the Trump people, whatever they are. So it's like a double whammy. So they're saying that the Trump people are wrong, but they're also saying that the government is lying at the same time. So the Trump people are saying don't look up, but the Trump people are the government. So they're lying. It's insane. Like how much, but I'm not going to lie, that film triggered me really, really hard. Because a lot of stuff that's happening in that, like Leonardo DiCaprio, one part he said, it's called the scientific method. I'm like, no, it's not. It's called math, bro. You just literally wrote down a math problem, and you call that the scientific method. No, it's not. Scientific method. Step 1, observe a natural phenomenon. Let me say that one more time for anybody who doesn't know this. Observe a natural phenomenon. The next thing is conduct experiments. How the hell are you going to conduct an experiment on an asteroid that's supposedly headed toward Earth because you calculated it in your little BS math? No, it's not the scientific method. And so, I mean, I look at that as it being a remnant of what's going on today. Same scientific method nonsense that these people, it's pseudoscience. It's all fake. Oh, I would never eat those donuts, ever. I would pick that tray up and smash her in the face. Listen, guys, you guys get one chance to smash Ariana Grande in the face with donuts. It doesn't matter whether you go to jail. You cannot pass that opportunity up. She's licking the donuts illegally. Pick up the tray. She owns the tray at that point. Smash it in her face. Bam, you're done. And this is a chick. So most likely these little, feminine boys back here are not going to do anything to her. So I think that's a chick. I can't tell anymore. And you know what? I don't care. Brett says, even Mariah's a man? I loved her when I was a baby. You mustn't lie. They're all men. And all of the men are committing heinous crimes against the women and the men. But yeah, they want the women to put makeup on and look like men because the women of society, they're making them feel insecure, like they don't look like women. So they have to put on makeup. But yeah, definitely a man. 100% a man. 100%. I've seen so many transvestigations on Mariah that it's just more than I care to even remember. If that thing is a woman, I volunteer to get a sex change. David says they want us to observe mathematical jargon. Yep. That's all it is just math. That's it. That's how they calculate everything. Like when it comes to space or when it comes, it's all math because it's so difficult for people because it's so tedious. Like who really needs to know any of that nonsense about algebra or calculus? It doesn't matter. You don't need it. You don't need it at all. I like a lot of work that Paul Cook is doing because he's showing a lot about like some of these like alchemical type of situations, what are they called? Like materials and things where you don't need math in order to build any of these structures and do all of these things. You don't need it. Math is not required. You know what I mean? Superman will explain Mariah's Eminem's fling with Mariah. Yeah, that was it. Hey, Truth Seeker. Yes, it is all scam. Amber says, "What are we supposed to do about the asteroids if we're spinning uncontrolled?" Well, look, Amber. Here's how it works. It makes us all helpless, just waiting for the sign. Here's how it works. Now, as the asteroids draw closer and us spinning and wobbling, whilst traveling at 500,000 miles an hour, whilst the sun is traveling at 1,000,000 miles an hour, it adds for more of an experience. It's kind of like when you're on a roller coaster. You could just ride the roller coaster quietly, but no. As long as we're spinning like that and it's all a mess, we get to just flail wildly and just go crazy, with our arms up, looting and shooting and robbing and killing and everything. So it's all for greater effect. So it just, it's all for dramatic effect, An asteroid hitting the Earth is one thing, right? But us spinning, going crazy through space, that adds a lot of fun to the picture. Because at that point, there's no reason for anything. You just go crazy and just start screaming and lose your mind. At least if we were stationary, we might be able to fire Bruce Willis at it. But no, we stand no chance on doing that, flinging through Earth, through space wildly. So yeah, you got to scream and flail as much as possible, I might add, before the end. But don't look up. Seriously, that's probably something that, what's bad about that film? That would be something I would tell people is do not look up because they're putting fake lights in the sky to trick you. God, man, they are so evil, dude. They capture all of it. Yeah, Brett says Leo admits it's all math in the. Yeah, he did. He said, yeah, it's all math. A lot of things to take from that movie. It's real life. Yep. Yeah. I was embarrassed to be American. I'm not. I'm no longer an American. I don't consider myself an American anymore. I identify as a non-American American. I'm like an offshore American. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm also a scientist and a god of the new world. I identify as that. I identify also as all genders. That way, if the government tries to arrest me for doing nothing, I can probably get sent to a women's prison and just hang out with chicks all day. The trans movement is pushing the idea that all celebs are inverted. I don't think it's all, enough of them is, vegan. It's like, as far as I'm concerned, I don't even owe these celebs, all these celebrities, they can all burn. All of them can burn. As far as I'm concerned, I say they all are because they all are evil. Every single one of them. Like to sell your soul, what's going on. Like YouTube took down my video. I got a strike for it and they took it down. It was called How to Sell Your Soul. The real way to sell your soul. Because I haven't seen any truthers actually make a decent video on really selling your soul. They think it's selling it for money and they think that it's selling it for fame and fortune. That's not how you sell your soul. You actually sell your soul when you lose your humanity. So hopefully I don't get this video taken down for saying this again. So when you know that you are causing harm, death, evil, when you know that you are dehumanizing and destroying people's lives knowingly, like Tupac, Biggie Smalls, rest of these little fake rappers telling people to use guns to shoot each other to promote gangs. When you know that what you're doing is harming people, but you do it anyway, and you promote it and proudly do it. when you're Little Pump and these other mumble rappers out here, and you're telling children to overdose and do as many drugs as they can, and you are attributed to many suicides, like Rihanna saying that she's back together with Chris, whatever his name is. I don't even remember these people. Many people, apparently many girls stayed in abusive relationships, and hundreds of thousands of people apparently were killed, or thousands of people, tens of thousands of women were beat and killed. So when you know that what you're doing is causing harm, but you're doing it anyway, you are no longer human. You're not human. You've abandoned your humanity. You have sold your soul. You're soulless. You have no soul behind your eyes. You are promoting evil. See, that's really what it means to sell your soul. Oh, I know that I'm causing people to die, but I'm still going to continue and make my money. And, so that's really what it's all really about. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to say that all of them are, but when I say all of them are, I don't mean it as the way they mean it. I mean it as, if you're part of the gang, if you're part of I have no, I have no mercy. We're past that. We're past that. All these celebrities better hope that they hold control of this world, because all of these people will be brought to justice and will be swinging. I don't care whether they're innocent or not. There is no innocence if you have the ability to stop a genocide, but you do nothing but promote it. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Eminem. I mean, you're promoting death. You're killing. Millions of people will follow you as a god and do what you say. So if you just tell them what the reality is, you will save millions of people, but you won't do it. So I lose all respect for all celebs. I don't care who it is. If it's a guy celeb, I'll call him a girl. If it's a girl celeb, I'll call him a guy. I'm not playing with these people. I don't care anymore, because they are never being held to their, like what happened with this so-called case. Apparently, they closed the case with that new pedophile case. They closed it so that nobody knows the names of the associates. They just play with people. It's the same as Bill Gates and the rest of them. They hang out with, Jeffrey Epstein, then he's in maximum security, high target. He owns his own island. Somebody turns off a camera, ignores him. He's on high alert and ends up dead. Oh, really? Okay, sure, buddy. Sure. You're just messing with us. You were never going to tell us to begin with. That's why I'm angry. I'm not angry because he fake died. I'm angry because they were never planning on telling us to begin with. See what I'm saying? It's all a show. Well, a fake asteroid knocked out the fake dinosaurs, so it kind of makes sense. How about the Bill Gates type of dude in the movie telling the president what to do, bossing her around? Yeah, that dude, he reminded me of, oh man, I can't remember the guy's name. The Joker guy. They should have had him do it, since he plays like a cult leader. What's the guy's name, dude? I love how I don't remember these celebrity names anymore. It's amazing. I'm on a new level, guys. Yeah, he's up there. He's like, yeah, we can, you don't understand. We can mine and get so much money from this asteroid that we have to take this opportunity. Our math won't fail us, I assure you. Anyway, I gotta go to the bathroom. Asteroids are luminescent chunks of the dome that break off and fall. I'll be honest, non-extremists, I've never seen an asteroid. I don't have the rock. I don't have the piece in my hand. I've never followed it or seen it land and picked it up. I've never seen any footage of it, Brett says, yeah, celebrities are evil. So many of them taking the jab, yep, and claiming to have had, yep. Anybody who claims that, what's the other girl's name? She's from Charmed, the old TV show Charmed. She or he says 90% of the people I know are sick and dying and are unjabbed or single jabbed. And I'm just like, you're counting percentages on your friends. Maybe you have too many friends. I don't see celebrities hanging out with people. I don't even see this thing here licking donuts on the regular. You know what I mean? This is a special setup case recorded. They killed Joan Rivers for exposing Big Mike and Obamacron. I think it was Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony said he went to a meeting in LA in the early 90s and the label owners were saying they wanted shootings, gangs, money, drugs in the raps. Yep. Jared Leto. That's him. Thank you. He's Jesus. Jared Leto. How do you spell his name? Yeah, this guy. This is the guy they should have had play in this is the guy they should have had play in Don't Look Up. He should have been the instead of the old guy. I like the old guy's voice, the older guy's voice. But this is the guy because he could pull off that whole Jesus thing, just like you got to follow me. We can mine this thing. What would Jesus do? He would pull that off. Hey, from his garden. Thank you, by the way. What's up says Amish. Are you looking forward to the new Next Level by Hibbler Production? It looks pretty good. Only if I'm in it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. That's awesome. I have a flat Earth. I think I told you guys I have a horror, a found footage horror film, expertly done, by the way. Very, very. It's over a year in the making, and I've been doing special effects and a lot of things for over a decade now. And I'm putting together this. I can't tell you what it's about because I want you guys to see it. But I definitely want to get on IMDb and crap like that, whatever that is, the movie database thing. Because I also want to put some podcasts up because I really don't like YouTube, but I've been waiting to put out a film. And I'm also I'm a horror fanatic. I just love horror films. I can't help it. It's unhealthy. It is. But I love found footage horror films too. And I can put some really legit ones together. So I'm putting a lot of truth in there too. And there's a huge twist on it. Huge twist. But it's going to look like a pretty high budget film. And I'm not going to lie, it's not cheap either. We're almost done. Yep, using the music to fill the prisons and the brainwash listen to the music and commit crimes to be just like them. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Full prisons are big money for them. Yeah, they are. 100%. I was listening, believing that these actors like Tupac and them were actually legit. They're not. They're not gangsters at all. Snoop Dogg and the rest of them, they are safe. You think they're running around risking their money? No, not at all. Hey, Shauna. Shauna says, howdy, y'all. Shalom. How are you doing, Shauna? I hope you're doing well. It has been so long. Things have been so ridiculous. I haven't been able to get myself together. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna say it again. I'm thinking about doing some. If you guys want to come on my stream and talk to me for a bit, Thursdays, same time. I think I'm gonna do like live streams with everyone else on Thursdays. You don't have to have a camera or anything. You can just come right on and just talk on here. If any of you are interested, if you're not, it's fine. I won't hold you. I won't hold it against you forever. Okay. Did you ever write your don't go RV truth retards? I am really upset with Russian Vids, man. I haven't released it. I'm really upset with him. It is amazing how Naga stream Tupac ballerina. Yeah, Tupac definitely ballerina. Russian Vids is just such a disappointment. Such a disappointment. He just did something recently. I can't remember what it was. Do you guys remember what it was? He was arguing with I know he was arguing with people. What is this? Oh, $33. That's him joking. I don't know what it was. I can't remember, but I know he was fighting with people and Yeah, he has this thing, man. If you don't believe the same thing about, what he believes, then it's done. God bless. If you're going to talk about the God of the Bible, this is my problem with a lot of truthers. They also call it Greek Bible. If you're going to talk about God from the Bible, you can at least use his real name. And if you're going to talk about Jesus from the Bible, you can at least use the real name. And if you are going to talk about the Bible, you should at least know that it's a Hebrew Bible and it is not a Greek Bible. Oh, the original Greek? No, 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 wrong, fail. Original Greek. God almighty. Yeah, they did. I don't, Richie's cool. I think Richie's really stressed out, and I am too. But even now, you can't expect truthers to realize that there's lies in the Bible. Know what I mean? No Christian believes that the Bible has anything wrong with it. There are plenty of issues in the Bible that we need to address. That way we can find out the truth of our reality, who we are, what we are. But it's so hard because so many people want to believe in taking mind altering substances and opening up their third eyes and doing this and doing that. And it's not really about that right now. It's about getting control of our earth back, getting our lost history back and our knowledge back. And then we can possibly find out the truth behind that stuff. Otherwise, everybody finds refuge within their own beliefs. Oh, well, I just believe in God, so I'm just going to say that if you're saved, then you go to heaven. And I just believe in meditation. So if you just meditate and open up your third eye, then you become one with the energy of the universe. And I just want to say that Veda is right. And I want to say that the Christians are right. And I want to say that this is right and that's right. And Islam and Buddhism. And none of it's right. None of it's right. It all has been altered because they would never. Listen, this is something that gets on my nerves that I have to say. Anything that would really be devastating to these people, they will not put it in plain sight. People have to understand that they are locking you off from Antarctica and all these other places because it is devastating to their control. So you will never know about it. They're lying about our history because if you find out the true history, it is devastating to their entire thing. So when people, sit around and say that DMT allows you to wake up and see the next dimension that's hidden from you. First off, look, let's be honest. If it's hidden from us and it doesn't have anything to do with us, then it ain't really important right now that I figure out what it is to begin with. Okay? Because we got a physical problem with a needle in its hand coming to your front door to take your life and your family's. So, no, Joe Rogan, sorry, I'm not taking any DMT right now. You know what I mean? I don't have time for that. Sorry. All the machine elves and all this other nonsense he keeps talking about. I don't care about it. I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying that I know everything about it. I don't. But we can't focus on that. We have to focus on taking back our realm. That's it. So that's why I named this stream How, Why. I don't say why anymore. I hate when people say why. It's like somebody breaks into your house. Are you going to get out of your bed? They got a gun to your face. Are you going to ask them, why are you doing this? Or are you going to try and beat the crap out of them? Shoot first, ask questions later, as some would say. Why would you ask why? Obviously, they want to cause you harm or do something to you. Why? Are you asking why? Okay. Say they break into your house and they tell you why. Tell me, what difference did that make? None. What if Bill Gates came out and said, hey, you know what? Let me level with you guys. I'm only doing this because I'm evil. What if he told you right there, this is why? Because it's fun. How disappointed would you be if Bill Gates just said, because it's fun? I got a lot of money. I can do it. That's why. How disappointed, So my question I say now is, I say, how? How are we going to fix it? How? What's our next, how are we going to take our next form, action against evil? How can we fix this? How can people fall for this? Okay, not why. Nah, it doesn't matter why. I don't care why. Doesn't matter. How is what I want to know. How did they get to the point where they can hide Antarctica? How did we get to the point, not why. Why would they lie about Antarctica? I don't understand. Shauna says, why? Just kidding, brother. People either believe the Bible is perfection or they hate it. Very few actually analyze. Well said, Amber. I agree. Religious indoctrination and Bible brainwashing has messed a lot of people up. It's all about design. That's why that book is everywhere for free. I agree. And then they use it, and now they go against it now. And they ban it from schools. It's the perfect plot. There's some truth behind the history of the Bible. But to think that they would let the truth be so easily found. And the churches are the ones pushing the mark of the beast. And yet every Christian, like Russian vids, would come in here and talk crap. And would not allow it. Too many are determined to stay in the little box and cling to what's considered sacred. If you mess that up, they implode. Yes, they do. Vegan concert girl says RFB is a blatant shill now. Oh no, Shauna, it is a full-length horror film, but it's absolutely amazing. There's so much truth in it that anyone who's not a flat earther and who is not waking up to reality, who is not awakened to it, there's going to be so much truth in that I probably couldn't even put it on YouTube without it getting taken down. It's going to provoke people to look it up and say, wait a second, is this true? And then they're going to Google it and go, wait. So is this a fake film or is it a real one? Why is that true? And all of a sudden they're going to get addicted to looking this crap up and realize that all of it's true. And that's where the film's amazing, though. It's amazing. It's almost done. It's taken like over a year. How is by far the best of the question words? Yes, it is. RV Truth, 33.6 subscriber. Illuminati, Freemasonry. Look, guys, it's all here. It's all here in the symbolism. Like I said, guys, it's all here. 33. Here's the 9. Flip that back over. That's the 6. 33. Gematria. RV Truth. Put that in the Gematria calculator, guys. That's it. This is what I'm saying, guys. Look, like I say, okay, this is my official Twitter account. I'm on Twitter because, like the rest of the shows, I'm on Twitter. Guys, you can't teach discernment. It's a gift from, you can't teach, discernment. It's a gift from God, guys. This is it, guys. Roddy Pied Piper right here, guys. That's my logo. I'm the Pied Piper leading you to your death, guys. You got to understand, okay? Ephesians 5:11, okay? This is the truth, guys, because I say it is. All right? That's my Russian vids impression. He does that all the time. They just don't want to believe it. God bless. I don't know the real name of God, but he knows my heart. So I'm going to heaven. But Eric Dubé and the rest of the sinners, you guys will burn in the depths of hell. Because I'm truth. Listen to me. I'm Russian vids. Watts says there's a lot of truth in the Bible and a lot of nonsense. Most people think it's real and don't understand that it's just a metaphor. I agree. As a child, I was forbidden from asking why because my parents got tired of questions they couldn't answer. I stopped asking why a long time ago, and I think it's why in the context. You should ask why as far as why they say that. So not why would someone do that, but why? Meaning, so if you ask me, Amish Space Station, why are they lying about Antarctica? Don't ask me why would they lie about Antarctica. Ask me why are they lying? Why are they lying about Antarctica? Why are they hiding Antarctica? Because Antarctica reveals the flat Earth more It may reveal the edge of our realm. It could show the realm is a lot further. It could have something to do with the firmament. There's a lot of reasons to hide it. That's why. But after you tell them why, what do they say after that? Well, I still don't understand. Why would they lie about the firmament? That's so mean. I mean, they're all nice people, right? So why would they lie about that? No. Don't ask why would they lie. Ask why did they lie? So asking why in the right context, like, why did this happen? Why did that happen? Not asking me to tell you what's inside Bill Gates' head. I have no idea. Probably children and murder. I have no idea. That just rolls off the tongue together. Anytime you say Bill Gates, the words just go together. Many may be shills, but I can't dismiss them so easily, being that they help me look into things I wouldn't have thought twice. Yeah, look, here's the thing with Richie from Boston. I do like Richie. I'm not gonna lie. He has been hammering this thing on the nail, and I'm not gonna lie. I think Richie understands the weight of the situation we're in. I now have to go and deal with lawyers because these people are calling a mandate a law. Okay, so now I have to figure out how I'm going to rearrange what I'm doing, continue all my payments, making sure that I still have money coming in and stuff like that, and figuring out how my lawsuits are going to be going forth, from here on, whether or not I'm going to be suing for discrimination, which technically it is. Now I got to be stressing about how are they going to be playing this out? Are they going to be firing you? Are they going to just, not fire you, but just say that you're going to have to resign and quit so that you can't sue them in certain ways? How about, how am I going to do this? Are they, what do I have to do? Are they going to be taking in consideration how many people have had their jabs, which they are? They're saying that they have the right now to collect data on who's jabbed and who's not. That is a violation. I don't have to comply with that. I don't have to take that. Anyone in this type of situation that I'm in currently, people have been in this now for this whole year, having to leave their jobs. So I already knew that this situation was going to affect me. I am prepared for it. The point is, I don't want to have to do it. Think I want to have to go to court? No, I don't want to have to go to court. I think I want to actually, I do want to smite down all these demonic creatures posing as humans, but it's still a headache and it's very stressful and it takes away from my time, which is better spent streaming, speaking with people, trying to form some MAGs, other unions with people in different states, meeting up and being prepared for anything that they have coming. That's how my time should be spent. It shouldn't even be spent working as a slave for nonsensical money that they're about to crash. At any given time, they could crash the money. They have World War III that they could kick off if that's what they want to do. Then on top of that, they got the crash of the economy that they can do anytime that they want. On top of that, they got the asteroid, fake alien invasion, whatever they want to do, they can do. On top of the climate hoax that they can do at any given time to lock us down or to put in martial law. They can provoke the American people until they snap and create more martial law, which will also give them full ability to roll out the military, who will shoot their own people because our military is filled with nothing but traitors and murderers. Just like China said, they committed war crimes over in Afghanistan. Why does China know about war crimes, but the Americans aren't aware of the war crimes and the killing of innocent men, women, and children over in Afghanistan and them for 20 years? Millions of people were murdered by our own military. Watt says, yeah, your film's going to be lit for sure. It's pretty good. It censored you? It didn't even go through on my end. Didn't see it. Matt says, look up Christopher John Jerkness. If you want to know the truth, history of the Bible and Islam and another religion, I'll check him out. I've actually looked at like Eric Dubé's stuff on that, and I looked at Truth Unveiled, his stuff on that. He got deleted off of YouTube twice or 3 times just for religious, for going through Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, and Christianity. I mean, these are like 4, 5, 6 hour documentaries he did on it. It was amazing. Yeah, for me, religion is all cloak and dagger crap. You know, I'm not with it. Because it's belief. I understand that. Like people would ask me, "How come you're against the ether?" I'm against the ether because the ether, people haven't even understood the second law of thermodynamics yet, and they don't understand fake space. So what people are going to do if people speak about ether, like you know, a lot of people, is that people are going to say, well, I mean, yeah, okay, the ether space. So I understand what you're saying. So you think that the earth is a flat disk, a flat pancake floating around in ether? No, you reified ether into space. That's the problem with ether. That's why we have to get rid of ether. Amber says, I got really creative in phrasing my questions to try and get answers. Then I learned to research things myself. Tough times led to useful skills. Always question the propaganda. I agree. It's excellent. They can do the Kamala replacement to distract to the next election. Easy. Yep. Yeah, I don't even know if he's alive. I don't think he is, quite frankly. You might have to say someone will email anyone on how to. When you put the dot, you just put DOT instead of the .com itself. Just .com DOT. That might get it through. Yeah, you know, the reason though that I mentioned Richie was I don't know. I have no idea. I don't go that far with some of this stuff. We all know that it's not him pulling the strings, and we know that no president is pulling the strings. So even if he was a robot, I don't think it would matter. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's kind of just redundant. It's like the non-president president that's not the real president is actually a robot. It's like, well, he's not the real president anyway, and he's not calling the shots anyway. So it's kind of redundant. You know what I mean? It's like the non-president president isn't a real president. Well, yeah, he's not a president, but he's also not human at the same time. It's not even there, but he's also not the real president. You know what I mean? It's like redundant. It's a double negative. It's like a double negative. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I think these people are just evil. I think they do it themselves, quite frankly. You know, I think they're perfectly okay with it too. I think they really, really like what they do. They really do. They love what they do. He's just evil. Everything he said, he's lied about. I mean, everything that he's told to say, he'll say. It doesn't matter. They're all evil. I look at them all the same. They're all just evil, and they do a whole bunch of evil things. You know what I mean? Yep. Puppet 100%. They are all definitely 100% evil. It's really nothing much on it. I don't know if he's really there. I don't know if it's just a a digital altered reality type of thing, you know, the same technology NASA uses and crap. Could be. He might not even be a real person. I looked at you guys know this guy, right? He's funny, but I don't like him. He was heavy on the Awaken with JP.
This message
He pushes the left right paradigm. But he is funny. Anyway, he took a picture apparently with the president. His life jacket series is funny too. You got to have 2 life jackets or you're not properly life jacketed. You can still die with 1 life jacket. So you need a booster jacket. And you'll also cause other people to drown if you don't have on your life jacket. This dude's so retarded. Come on, bro. Where is it? Here it is. This dude's face does not look like Donald Trump. Do you see his face? Can you guys see that? That is not the same person. This is a body double. This dude looks like weird as hell. Look at him smiling. This is not the same person. This is a different person's face. This isn't what Trump looks like. That's not his face, dude. I mean, look at his square type face, dude. Like, look at that. That's not how he looks, bro. Shauna says they love to flip floppity flop or messes with the masses. If he's not a real person, how can his son be? Cracking. Dr. Streamus is so retarded. God damn it. Oh, man. Yeah, he's really funny. I liked his authoritarian yoga he did with his spouse here, because they kept straight faces the whole time. He's literally right up in the grill, right in her ear, just like, yeah, now stretch out that back, stretch yourself out. Yeah, just like we do to you every day, and you work for the man, paying us to work you as a slave. Stretch it out. I'm like, dude, how could you not laugh in this dude's face? I would have loved to seen those outtakes. And don't forget to put those booster floaties on your ankles. Jacqueline says Peggy Hall has information to help people with their employers. Peggy Hall in here? Yeah, I remember Peggy Hall, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I mean, I'll check her out some more. Okay. Yeah, because this whole thing is going to continue. It's really not going to stop. It's really bad. Oh, Amanda Vollmer? That's who I want to do an interview with. I definitely want to do an interview with Amanda Vollmer. Amanda Vollmer, I can't get her on YouTube because she'll get my channel taken down as soon as I put her up. I don't know if she can hold herself back. Amanda Vollmer's amazing. Face masks are messing with our brains. Oh my God. These people are so stupid. This is CBC News. Look, that's Bill Gates' face. That's his. Well, he's dead, so. Do I sound like him? I sound like him a little bit, don't I? Well, he's dead, so. What a psycho. Look at him blinking. Look. He's like, yeah, why do I have to be bothered with you tiny ants? And he's dead. Oh, my God. The next pandemic. Beware the world to come. Rise above the gods that hate us. Give those 2 books a read. Beware the world to come and rise above the gods that hate us. Give those 2 books a read for some perspective on my comment above. Beware the world to come. I see. I've heard of rise above the gods that hate us. I have heard of that. Yeah, Amanda, all the lizard people. Amanda actually really tears it apart. I love when she really start flipping out on people. He's like, well, sometimes you got to take your little doctor, okay, and turn him around and just spank him, okay, because he's really not that smart. She spazzes on people. I love it. Oh, yeah, Peggy Hall. All right, okay. I seen her a while ago. Okay. All right. I seen her a while ago. No emergency suspends the law. 100%. Shauna says, don't forget that Amish space station has a channel on Odyssey. Holy crap. Shauna, I completely forgot. I'm still, you know what? I'm going to try a stream. Either, actually, yeah, because today's, this weekend. I think I'm going to aim Saturday night, or Sunday night, most likely Sunday night. I'm going to try to, to do that. Thank you for the shout out. I have a hard time. This is my main channel that I really want to start moving everything over to, but Odyssey seems to not let me sync all my videos. I want to sync all my videos on this channel over there, and it keeps saying success, sync in process, and it won't work. But over on Odyssey, apparently you can still just talk freely. You know, I could literally just go and say, hey, did you guys know that this whole thing is, and that this has never been ISO, and that there's never been any virus that's known to cause. And by the way, here is my arsenal of links to PubMed, and we can actually read them all aloud for you. Yeah, you can't do that on here. I said enough to get 3 strikes in one video right there and taken down. You can say certain words, but you can't say them in certain contexts. Look at this. Oh, God, I can't even look at his face, dude. He gets me. Yeah, guys, underneath of the video, I'm going to post the link to my Odyssey. So I think Sunday, I'm going to try and get over there and do that on Odyssey. But I have to stream with this OBS right here. So hopefully people can hear me. I'm going to give it a try. So I'm going to stream on here live, and then I'm going to move the show over to Odyssey. If any of you are free and you don't mind being some test subjects for me, I guarantee you that you will not, the trials will go better than the trials that we're dealing with right now. If you want to be my test subjects. I forget about Odyssey sometimes too. I try and get over there occasionally. I completely, because so much is going on. Shauna is so bad. It's so bad. And it's getting worse. It's just worse and worse. Like, people are back to wearing masks everywhere now. And it's not even the government saying it. It's the businesses. Richie from Boston, he's doing a crazy shout out. I think I'm going to go. I have a video. I'm emailing him about my area. So I'm going to send my video over to him for him to put in one of his videos. He is doing shout outs right here, though. So Richie from Boston. And his website and everything. I would find him on BitChute. You just basically go to BitChute.com and then just search Richie from Boston. Then just click on his name. And these are all of his videos. He's been putting these people out now. He's putting these collections of people I met a few people from here now in my area. And I'm sending people some emails and seeing if we can link up together and spend the day with each other. We go hang, all not socially distanced and crap. You know what I mean? Start running around New York City, knocking on the doors. It's called COVID knock. It's when you go into stores that say you have to have a passport in order to get in, but you don't have one. So you run in. It's called door dashing. You run in there anyway. Nakastreamus says, I like Odyssey, spending more time there. I like BitChute a lot. I'm not going to lie. Odyssey, I'm angry, but you can live stream on there. So it's definitely where I need to be. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, God. Every time you say it, I'm sorry. California is so hard. It's just so hard. And Shauna, this whole New Year thing it's the worst year. I laughed at people. People were like, hey, Happy New Year to me at my job today. First day back today, literally. First day back. I work at a couple of different places. First day back at my regular electrical engineering. And the dude goes, oh, hey, Happy New Year. And I started laughing uncontrollably. And he stared at me for a bit. And he was like, and he started chuckling. He's like, I didn't mean anything by that, man. I really meant Happy New Year. And I just shook my head and I turned around backwards and I was like laughing. And he couldn't understand. And I'm like, dude, this year already is worse than 2021. The first day today of this new year, back to my main job, they're on there talking about, hey, we're waiting, but we're going to mandate this vax, okay, if it passes. That's the first thing. They told all of us that they're going to mandate it. So far this year is actually worse than last year, honestly. Vegan says, careful with Richie from Boston. He says some very questionable things. He's flip-flopped on the virus. Has he really? I haven't heard him flip-flop on the... Let me tell you guys the truth about that. I have to say it in a certain way, okay? This is what it really is. It is not been identified, okay? It's never been identified. There's also something called a germ theory. Therefore, once you prove the germ theory to be true, then you have to identify this particular thing that's going on. After you identify it, then you have to actually show that you can transmit it. There's a lot of science that you have to be able to do to even prove the existence of any of this nonsense. So the only thing I've heard him say is that this whole thing is, what? And that's what I say. It's all fake. Everything's fake. Doesn't matter what it is. All of it's fake. It's all fake. Everything is. So if he says anything other than that, then I would say, yeah, that's questionable. But 100% fake. Fake, 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 fake. Because it can't be proven to exist. So people need to prove its existence to me. Please prove the existence to me first. After it's isolated properly, I will say, okay, you finally isolated it. Now, prove that it can be transmitted and prove the germ theory. Now, you still got your hands full. I mean, your hands are already full trying to prove the existence. Right? I know I'm treading on some dangerous water here, but you guys understand what I'm saying. That's reality. So if anybody wants to say anything, first prove it. Oh, Earth's globe? All right, prove it. Show me the curve. I'm waiting. No pictures. You already know how that ain't gonna work. Know what I mean? Yep. I got all the documents and everything that I'm taking to court. I got a whole bunch of documents from lawyers and everything. A whole bunch of stuff from PubMed. I mean, I got an arsenal. I'm going to unload on somebody. Shauna says, yeah, it's been 2020 for 2 years. And the new year doesn't even start until March or April. Exactly. Fake new year, 100%. Vega says, yeah, I heard directly from his mouth. I used to say it's not isolated. Then now he's on the border with it being that's strange. Here's the thing. I don't know about the 5.7. If you're talking about the G, this thing, if you're talking about this G network, I do know that is a weapon. Can it affect your biology? Yeah, apparently it's on the same frequency as, is it oxygen, if I'm not mistaken? So I don't know. I have no idea. When it comes to weapon here in your biology, that is the treatment that you get, that they put the weapon inside of you. You understand what I'm saying? Once the weapon is inside of you, it is a weapon. So if someone says, if I were to say, hey, this thing, 19, of course, is a weapon, then what I'm saying is that this thing here is going into you, and that is the weapon. However, you can't give it to me unless I swap bodily fluids with you on a biologically active agent, which would never, ever happen. because I'm racist against people who have this thing. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know. I'd love to see that. I didn't hear him say he has the bumper sticker saying the whole thing's hoax, but if he has changed, and I would agree that that's unacceptable. However, I don't know him, but I do want to send him a video. I don't know if he'll put it out there or not, especially if Russian Vids has talked to him about me. Because a lot of actually bigger guys know who I am because I've been a thorn in people's side. Nathan Thompson, I've been a thorn in his side. So some of these guys actually know who I am. Fight to Flat Earth, Craig, he knows me. Know what I mean? I am a Vaxxus. Yes, thank you. I'm highly Vaxxus. Get off my property. Cheryl says, yep, people are using conditional acceptance. If they can prove their claim to be then compliance, it will never be isolated. Right. You just have to prove that I have to do something for a reason. I'm not going to take this knowing that it's not isolated. I'm sorry. Even if everything else is questionable, you still, I might say that to a few people tomorrow because I want to see the look on their face when I say, this has never been isolated, right? And I want to see the look on their face, where they're just like, wait, that's impossible. No, it had to have been. You have to be lying because that's why I see it on the news. Because that's the only logical formation I can come up with is that you're lying because it's on the news. Megan says, I don't think he was mentioning the G. I'll try and find the video, post a comment. I think he was directly referring to it. Completely agree with you on the G. Yeah. I mean, all of it. The G being one, a weapon, and this, whatever goes inside of you being a weapon. Anything. Spraying the sky and all the metals that go inside of you, those are bioweapons. And they're here to kill you. They're here to give you cancer and here to kill you. That's what it's for. You know what I mean? All of the poison and neurotoxins in your water, it's here to kill you. It's all bioweapons. See what I'm saying? So that's why I say this thing going on now could be a weapon. However, it just doesn't work the same way as, what they say it is. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Have you ever heard of the book called The Invisible Rainbow Amish? If you have, you might think that 5-7 thing might have some. I'll be honest. I haven't heard of that. But I do think that, these guys are not trying to help us, They're really, really not trying to really, really help us at all. They're just not. So anytime they give us something, whether it's 5G, whether it's 2.4, it's still weaponizing something. So I know for a fact, I've seen the, what do you call it? Patents and things for that 5.7. So I know it's a weapon. And the street lamps and things like that have had them in them as well. And no, I know for sure. One of the guys I graduate with that I hang out with sometimes, me and him are friends. He actually climbs these towers, these 5G, I said it anyway, 5G towers. So I know what's going on with all that. Matt says, I'd love to hang sometime. As in hang out, not Epstein or McAfee hang. I got an extra noose. Hey, World Class Satanist says, everybody at my job here in Pennsylvania getting, well, I don't know what's wrong with people. Thanks for joining, by the way. I don't know what's wrong with people. They've all lost their minds. They've all the whole world's gone mad. They've gone mad. Yeah, even that patent, that 060606 patent is just madness. Madness. Even when you type in a COVID 19, it equals three sixes. It's 18 in numerology. Shauna says that book links introduction of radio in 1917 to the outbreak in. Oh, yeah. I've been looking into that. So on the radar. Okay, wait a second. You just gave me some You gave me some stuff to do tonight, so I'm definitely going to get that. I want to know more about 1918 because it's really weird how I want to know more about it. So because it's so hard to tell what was happening there. It's hard to tell what was really going on because when they started rolling that thing out and people got sick, um, that also played a part as well. And the books from the readings that I was doing, but I can't read them on YouTube. What really gets you ill? They were talking about that. It has a lot of great information. Hypnotic suggestions. People getting sick. Yeah. I think people are getting sick because it's in their head. It's amazing. Oh no, because they haven't isolated it. Doesn't exist yet. We're 2 years behind. 1917, 18, same time, Spanish king. Huh. Oh, Cryptic. What's up, man? Oh, Cryptic is Shauna. Hey, by the way, guys, I meant to say this. On my freestyle here, Devil's Price, I made that freestyle months and months ago, but I didn't do a stream for over a month and I felt like crap. I was really angry that I didn't get on here and do a stream. So, that wasn't meant to be a downer, by the way. I just wanted you guys to know that that wasn't meant to be a downer. And when I mentioned to the future generations, I'm not really talking about us because we all speak out against this evil and we never told anyone to go get this. We speak against it. And we never told any kids that they had to wear a covering on their face. And we never told them that they have to be afraid to get close to someone. We're not the evil ones here. So when I said to the future generations that I'm sorry that we failed, I really meant that as if the rest of these no good swine posing as humans allow these evil pieces of trash to completely overtake us, which it looks like they are going to allow it. But they're going to cram America until, really we break. And then when we hit that breaking point, it's all going to be over. And I don't know what's going to happen from that point. But I didn't mean it to be a downer. It was actually just, it was really just meant to be some content and a nice freestyle for everybody, but not to be taken too serious. But yeah, 2020 was the apocalypse. If you ask me, that was the end of the world. And while there's a few people in here, Thursdays, by the way, I wanted to see if any of you guys want to come on like every Thursday, same time. I'm going to just grab some people in if you guys want to come on and just like talk to me and hang out and just come in and do it like a live stream and just do chat on like Thursdays and Mondays and maybe Mondays and Tuesdays or Mondays and Wednesdays. I want to try and actually stream and do some lives. But if you guys want to come on and talk to me or whatever on a live stream and chat about the changing times, I would love for you guys to come on here. And I won't hold it against you forever if you decide not to. Okay. But I will hold it against you for a significant amount of time. Yes. Shauna says, like every time in a new frequency, every time a new frequency is introduced, our bodies respond and deal with it in some way to survive and move on and adapt. Yeah. That's deep. That is very deep. You could be right about that. 100%. Yeah. That is probably what happened because none of these frequencies I think are any good. None of them. TK says, Kung Flu, bloody spell check. Remember the word phrase novel. Yeah. Scheme. Yeah. Novel. That's what I was saying. I was like, why are they saying novel? Why are they saying novel? What? Like people like novelty? Like novel? I was like, what are they doing? That was everywhere. That's all they kept saying. God, it's so tragic. Hey, what's up? Says I'm down to hang out and chill with you, brother. That would be awesome sauce. I like to say that would be some. I can read, but I like to add extra words. It's kind of like how I do music. If you guys seen my lyrics, you'd be like, how are you even making songs, coherent sentence in your songs? I'm literally adding the words as I go. Corona is what the sun is going to do as its shift advances. Look up the Carrington event. Yeah, I remember the Carrington event. It's possible. Yeah, that was that what some kind of massive like was that like similar to like some kind of a flare thing, but it was like noticed everywhere? Some kind of major flare thing? Oh yeah, Shauna, I would love to have you on. Yeah, anytime. The times might slightly change. I might even do some later. But yeah, if you guys just want to come on and just say a couple things or even just talk, any amount of time. You don't have to come on camera, unless you want to. It doesn't matter. But yeah, you can join the stream and we can chat. And me and Cryptic, I've been meaning to contact you. I definitely have, man. It's been so much going on. Probably tomorrow I'll get you some more of my contact information. And yeah, you can send me some messages, bro, and we can connect a little bit. Let me know if you Cryptic said some of my fam, grandmother, cousins. Yeah, man, getting boosted, tested. Yeah, everybody over the break, my entire family over the break decided that they needed to take some rapid tests. Did you guys know that? Everyone's fine, but we need to take rapid tests multiple times. Everyone needs to do it because no one is tested positive yet, so that we have to keep taking it. That's normally how it works. You guys understand, right? If nobody tests positive for it, you retake it. Clearly, you're doing something wrong. Duh. So they all decided that they weren't going to hang out for fake Christmas, and they also weren't going to hang out and eat dinner on New Year's. So their whole New Year's was just nonsense. But still won't hold 5-month old babies because the baby can't get the shot. So the parents don't want the baby held. Yep. Sounds about accurate. Sounds about accurate, man. Believe it or not, we never existed before doctors. When the government created the doctor system, that's when the first human was born. So babies could get delivered. Otherwise, like before then, no babies were being born because there were no hospitals and everyone would die right away. So it's, we just kind of just, came from nothing all of a sudden. And then when we invented doctors, then people could live because nobody lived before doctors. So you definitely can't hold babies unless you have a biologically active agent swimming around inside of your blood. Then it's perfectly safe to hold babies. Invisible enemy, right? In plain sight, telling you that it's all fake, 100%. Oh, yeah, Cryptic. I'll pop in if it isn't too late, Amish. Alrighty. We got a full house here. I'm definitely down to, I'll try Thursdays. I might even be able to do it tomorrow, guys. Novell. Hiding behind nothing but BS. Well said. I like that. That's legit. Amber says, Cryptic, that's so sad. It makes me angry every time I see these parents mistreating their kids in the name of safety. Yeah, I think, who was it? Max Egan. He does some compilations of some babies with it mask on their face. Every time you pull the mask down from some of these little, little newborns and young babies or whatever, their mouths are wide open, their tongue is out because they're trying to breathe. They're killing them. God, dude, I hope no one does that because I don't want to go to jail, guys. For slapping somebody in the face for trying to strangle their child. I don't know. And I don't know if my soul will allow me to remain calm watching a baby get suffocated. I don't think that I could do that. Luckily, I haven't seen anyone with a baby with a mask on out in public. I have seen younger kids, 7 and 8 years old, with masks, in which their parents are stupid. They're doing that. That's fine. It's not fine, but you know what I mean. It's not my business. However, they are going to hear from me a piece of my mind if they're trying to kill a baby. That's actually what originally got me taken down from YouTube. Was calling out the entire event with all of that pizza crap. Kirby says Carrington event solar flare caused an EMP. Aurora, I can't say that, but I'm gonna say it anyway, bro. Aurora Borealis, I did it. Seen across the country. Hold on, Cryptic, that's impossible, bro. Because you can't see something across because the Earth is round. So when you're upside down and it's beyond the horizon, you wouldn't be able to see that because you'd be upside down. Cryptic. I said, Graham, it's crazy. I said, damn, it's crazy. And she said, it's up to the parents. I'm just glad I was able to be held. Matt says 666 days. Yeah, 666 days of the yeah, I seen that. They're always doing some crazy crap. And today's a horrible day. It really is. It's a horrible day. Yeah, I do too, because and it is child abuse. Yeah, I've been looking into the babies. Yeah, and they're all like walking and crap. They look really weird. They look very, very weird. Those yeah, I haven't been able to verify what they are, or if I don't know what they are. I have no idea. It's so sad. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. All I'm telling people is, why don't you wait until you get more data? Why don't you wait 7 years from now? Why don't you tell them everything gets put on hold until 7 years? And after 7 or 8 years, okay, then we get to see. But no, that's not good enough for people. That means that we're killing people in the meantime. They have such stupid logic that makes no sense. Logicless logic. Logicless logic. It's hard to say it really fast. I can't say that fast. Say it fast. Logic. Carrington will be worldwide for all this Carrington. Are you guys saying that there might be another Carrington event? I heard that it was another event, but are you guys saying that like every 200 years or something? Is that right? Am I remembering it right? Before COVID, parents were told not to let kids sleep with blankets over their heads because it impacts their O2 levels and affects kids' brain. Yeah, and that babies could suffocate if they sleep face down. Now you put 3 masks on a baby for him to sleep safe. People claim that the COVID babies are from either global war. Oh my God, they better not do that, dude. They'll trigger me. They'll trigger me if they do that. I don't care what they say they're from. They better not be from global warming. If they say that, that's going to trigger me. I'm not going to be able to calm down. I won't be able to. That's something I can't handle that level of stupidity. COVID toe had me already. Like I was done. I tried to leave the country after I seen that. Now I cannot handle global warming causing the black-eyed children. By the way, guys, black-eyed children, for the black-eyed children. You guys know that I'm a found footage freak, right? That's literally me, okay? Sunshine Girl and the Hunt for the Black-Eyed Kids and all of that weird this actually was the film never mind. It's not important. But anyway, this is from 2012. This is like how long I've been actually looking. That's why I freaked out so bad when I seen some of those little babies with the like all black eyes. I'm like, dude, this is really creepy. It's like because this is like from years and years ago. Even like some of the black-eyed children, like the reports, apparently a lot of them were all fake nonsense. But then again, like I said, I have no idea about a lot of this stuff because some of this stuff is misinterpreted. But this was back in the mid 90s, even back when I was a kid, they were talking about like black-eyed children and crap. So this is not anything new. This is decades of, the brainwashing crap. Had a friend who's a hunter and said he won't hunt deer anymore because they have the did you guys get to see did you guys get to see John Thor's compilation of deaths? It was very sad, but I started laughing in the middle of it because they are injecting animals in zoos, and John Thor put some of the animals that died from after days after they gave it the the magic potion. So you've seen people, pictures of different people that had adverse reactions that passed and many things like that. And it was a sad, sad video. And then when he went to the giraffes and all the animals that they're killing, I'm like, dude, it was funny, but it was evil in the same sense because they're really killing these animals too. It's like, not only are we counting all the people that are being destroyed from this, the humans, we're counting the animals that are being destroyed from this as well, because it is affecting them as well. So I wasn't laughing to be like, pretentious. It was really like, oh my God, like, because I had no idea that they were actually injecting the animals. And I'm just like, oh, you pieces of trash. Oh, I got you, Shauna. There will be an event. Event will be a big one. I want to say every 3,000 years. Don't remember, hit the 0.2020 birth. They say a new earth, new heaven, new planet born. Yeah, I don't know the real date. I don't know. I don't know what'll happen with all of that, quite frankly, because I'm trying to find the date, but the date it's too much stuff. There's some things I've been really hunting down really hard, but I've been finding some real big holes in some of it. And I do my research that way, where I go back and forth between different things. Amber says it's getting to the point where hysterical laughter is the only way to get through it. Yeah, it is. It's just funny at this point. It's funny. It's going to be what it's going to be. I can't even take people serious anymore when they say this weird stuff. One guy said, dude, my manager just came up to me, or just randomly came up to me and just said this. He's like, my manager just came up to me and said, these masks don't really help, right? And I told him, I was like, dude, can you please keep all that Trump supporter crap away from here for a little bit? I don't care about that. I just like looked at him and I started laughing at him. And he's wondering why I was laughing at him. And I'm like, dude, so he told you about the masks medically not helping, and you called him a Trump supporter? Well, did he say anything about Trump? Oh, you just assume. Oh, I see. Okay. So if he thinks differently than you, he's a Trump supporter and he's crazy. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. It works. Makes sense. So needless to say, he doesn't like me anymore. Watts said, I laughed so hard in his face. Oh, yeah. Tyrone, yeah, there's a lot of stuff actually being reported from that stuff. There's a lot. It's an insane amount of stuff going on. They know what they're doing, from placebos to certain batches that they know has certain things in it. I think they have an app called What Batch Am I? If you guys have heard of it. This event, all eyes will be opened, the Great Awakening. The New York Times article is, if you got jabbed and boosted and wear masks, social distance, you will probably still get it. But not to feel ashamed about it. It's insane. It's insane. I've been hearing about that. That's how I'm wondering, because I just spazzed on somebody at my job, and I'm like, first off, if this thing doesn't stop you from getting it, but here's what they're doing. They're telling the people that they still have to wear masks even if you're vaxxed. So it like they right on the paper, guys. It's right there on the paper that they sent out to us today. It's amazing. So they're definitely going to get it. I am going to lawsuit so hard. All right, I'm going to resurrect Johnny Cochran. Control oil and you control nations. Control food and you control people. Henry Kissinger. Warning label on a box of surgical masks. This product is an ear loop mask. This product is not a respirator. Yep, and will not provide protection. Exactly, it's right there. Well, it's just meant to help you from getting other people sick, but it won't provide protection for you, right? Unless it's an N95 of a certain kind, and then it's only good up to a certain percentage, they say. But it doesn't offer complete protection, no. The best way to do it is to tie a plastic bag around your head and then tie the rope off at your neck. I told people that. They deleted my I put the meme up. I was one of the first ones to put that meme up, and they deleted my Facebook. So I've never been on Facebook back since. You promote hate speech telling people to wrap a plastic bag around your head. Well, I mean, I'm trying to keep them safe. If you die from the lack of oxygen, how you gonna blame me for that? I'm trying to keep you safe. The less you breathe, the safer you are, apparently. So, hey. Who says 1.8 billion people are infected with TB? Wow. I didn't know that. I know 564,000 die every single year from heart disease. And that doesn't even get talked about. Dr. Roger Hodgkinson, chairman of Royal College of Physicians, Surgeons, COVID. Biggest host ever perpetrated on unsuspecting public. Yep. You don't spaz. You don't spaz the Amish. Come on. All year. More deaths than 20. Yeah, it's amazing. Actually, it was more in 2019 than it was in 2020. But the thing is that all those deaths aren't being reported as that. You know, I do hope though, Paula, that they really haven't. They don't have as many people as they say that have taken this. I am really, really hoping. I really am. Yep. They actually said, Shauna, I just seen today, they actually said that positivity can cause a heart attack. You know what? Let's look it up. Let's see if we can find it. So yeah, laughing probably could cause a heart virus. Let's check it. Don't tell me I'm not going to be able to find it. There's a couple articles over positivity. Let's see if we can do it. All right, guys, I'll find it. Just know that it is here. Know that positivity can cause a heart attack. It's from a legit source. I promise I will show you on the next stream when I find it. In a world where people are afraid of the air. Yeah, that's why I say, dude. They say I'm going to tell people don't look up, okay? If they say an asteroid's coming from the sky, I'm telling you seriously, don't look up. because you will see it, and it is fake. Oh, Crib said I meant the Rona death shouldn't be there at least less the year of the yeah, yeah, they should. To be honest with you, we shouldn't even be back to wearing any masks because everything's gone, further at this point. Cheryl, it says, I am called an anarchist. Funny thing is, I'm happy about that because they must not know the term or the definition. It only means I don't need rulers, but capable of following the rules that are morally correct. I agree. Morally right. I agree. This should be tested on politicians first, and if they survive, I say if they survive, test them again. Test it again. Yo, go. Awesome name, by the way. One of my favorite composers is Yoko Kanno. Yoko Kanno has some legendary composition skills. The Seatbelts is an awesome band. I'm a jazz guy. I am a big jazz guy. But yeah, I say we should test it on the politicians first. If they survive, test them again. Rinse, repeat. I don't see a problem with that. You guys agree? See a problem with that? I only allow one to rule over me, who endowed me with a moral compass. Shout out to Moral Compass, by the way. Yahuwah, Yahusha. I agree with that 100%. Oh no. I want to give it to him because I identify as a doctor and I know how to inject them properly. Trust me. I can do it good. We only need to do it once. If you just let me do it. I told you, look, on the next ballot, vote for me for president. Okay. If we can just get this thing going, I will give it to him myself. I promise I will. I'll give it to him myself. All right. We don't use those pullaways. We don't use those prop needles here. We go hard. Like that one guy who shot that person on set. Yeah, him. Yeah. We play with the real thing. Right. We don't use the fake stuff. We don't use props or replicas. We do the real thing here. Trust me, I can do it. And all I'd have to do with these politicians is just give them their medicine one time. That's all it'll take. And we won't have to ever deal with it again. I mean, you got to do it right. You got to count the right amount of seconds when you're giving it to them. Shauna says, he allows me to rule myself. I agree. Once we, when the morals are gone from this entire country, which they are, then people don't know the difference between good and evil anymore. And that's where we are. Cryptic says my sister has to be boosted for school in the spring. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would really stop as much as possible. I know some people have taken this, but it looks like it's a thing that really builds up in your system and slowly will get you. So stopping, as soon as possible seems to be the. Oh, there's no vax for a heart attack. They should have that by now. A lot of people die from that. We should definitely have something to stop heart attacks. God, stupid people. Well, says I agree. Hold him down while you do it. We can do it. We can do it. Seriously, vote for me for president. I heard that you could actually write down somebody's name, and it counts. Problem is that you got to be like a millionaire, billionaire, multi-billionaire to actually do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to head inside and I have to print out some papers for a lawyer for my meeting tomorrow, but I definitely wanted to do a stream. Tomorrow is Thursday, so I may, if I go live tomorrow, and you guys want to join and chat with me for a little bit, let me know. I may go live. If I don't go live tomorrow, next Thursday, it is on for sure. So we can do it. Cryptic says, is today the day they turn Cinco? The Cinco de Mayo thing? Shauna says some have it written on their hearts. Others have purged him completely out of their hearts, that they have no compass at all. You know, the name and the mark of the beast, I don't want to get into it too much, but some people have been breaking that down really, really well. And it's one of those things where I've looked at it as being the name that you have in your head, the mark of the beast and stuff as well. And it all leads to one thing. And when you don't have the true name of the Most High, the true name, I really feel it disarms you of the power, because you really don't know the individual that you speak of, you know? Oh, yeah, Watts. Well, listen, you can definitely be the VP, because once I get in, I'll turn into a dictator. And then every single one of them, which means I get to appoint you. And then we can go around and hold them down and do what we need to do. They turn the big 5-7. Cryptic, I think they said they were turning on. And then I heard they're delaying it. I have no idea. I'm ready for people to just turn into zombies, you know? I watched Zombieland multiple times. I know how to double tap. I'm ready. I don't know why they're taking so long. I mean, we're literally walking around zombies now. So I'm just ready. I'm ready for them to try and eat our brains. Oh, yeah. Same time. 4 Eastern, 4:15, maybe 4:30. I might go a little bit later. So maybe an hour after the time that I started now. So we've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes. So minus 2 hours and 40 minutes from your time zone. That's the normal time that I'm on, but I might be an hour or a half hour later for anybody who's busy and stuff. Sean says, so good to see you, and I hope you all have a blessed day, night, morning, and may Yahuwah be with you always. Thank you for that. You as well, Shauna. Amber says, looking forward to the next stream. Take care. Thank you, Amber. And Shauna, I really appreciate that. I heard 5G was being turned on everywhere today, except for, I did too. The airports, they said that the pilots were scared or something. I don't know. They're big pansies. If you're going to go get the shot, then you're fine. You're fine. Just go up there, 5G ain't going to do anything to you any worse than what you've already doing to yourself. Okay. They need to stop being pansy. Just fly. It's all right if your controls go down for interference due to 5G. So apparently they know. They know that the 5G is going to interfere with their flight mechanics. So I heard that they begged them to delay it, but I don't think they're going to delay any of it. So yeah, I heard it was turned on. So you heard the same as me. That's as much as I heard about it. I couldn't even be bothered to even care about them turning that nonsensical crap on. I'm so angry with them, I really am. Amazing. Amazon coding services can be used to program robots during a zombie. Yeah, I was reading a little bit on that, where they're just telling shut up. Shut up, this is fly. Fly, my pretties. Fly. That's so good. Yeah, look, they're traitors to humanity. They're traitors to humanity, and they get what they get, You can't just turn your back on humanity. We don't have to have sympathy for demons, okay? By that definition, have sympathy for demons is the very definition, really, of evil, You can't have sympathy for the devil. You just can't. It doesn't work that way. I don't feel bad for people that willingly know what's going on now. These people know what's going on. And if they don't know, something still feels off. I know they know it feels off. I know that they're exhausted from being locked down constantly. I know they're tired of these things. I know that they're ready to look out what's going on. I know that the anti-Vs, the anti-Veers have made these people so mad that they should have already looked into this. I know when they seen the so-called January 6th event, I know that they should have seen that people were angry. They should have known that half of the country's angry. They need to look into why. I don't think anyone was fooled by any of this. I think everyone who goes and takes this had more than enough time to see the evil that lies within, you know? Chronos 666 is tied to time. Slay time, slay the beast. Went through this with my friend Marty Leeds, and I resonate with him on this. Go look on his channel if you like. Breaks down 666. Marty Leeds? Yeah, I'll definitely check him out. Gnostic Church. This guy right here? Definitely down. That is some interesting stuff. I really like the breakdowns. I like the breakdowns on stuff because when you hear enough breakdowns on things, you can put the pieces together. Yeah, I think they are turning on the 5G. I think it is on. Yeah, I gotta check them out. Let's check them out. All right, everyone. Well, thank you all so much for joining the stream. And I apologize. I'm very, very sorry about the going like a whole freaking month without streaming and stuff. It's so ridiculous. My bad. It's been a lot of stuff going on. I'm under a massive spiritual attack, and it is getting to me. Every family member around me has lost their minds, and I'm just trying to hold it and keep it together before I just completely freak out on them. Okay, Cryptic. Hey, thank you for coming in. Man. Yeah, I'll probably be on tomorrow. So if you want to join up and have a chat, dude, definitely, I'm down. Cheryl says, yeah, it's interesting. People say he's a Mason. He's not. I know him very well. He loves Jesus Christ more than anything else in the world. Great, wonderful man, Marty. Glad I caught you. A good time. It was nice to chillax. Yes, indeed, Shauna. Thank you. And thank you, Cheryl. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna check this guy out. If he has a nice attitude and stuff, that's all it's about, it's just all working together with I don't have anything against Christians or any of that. It's all about people who just come together and just have something to stand for. We got to stand for morals, and we stand for what's right. Not like Russian vids telling people that they're evil, freaking devil worshippers if they do yoga. It's not about that. We're under attack, and we're not going to make it at this rate. None of us. So I completely understand, and I can learn things from anyone. It doesn't matter what religion they are. It doesn't matter what they are, where they're from. I learn many different things because I've covered a lot of things over the years. And sometimes as I go into people who are more, knowledgeable in a certain area, I learn further in each one of those areas as I continue. But I'm kind of obsessive, though. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So I end up watching things almost 20 or 30 times in order to be able to speak on it on a high level, a degree of accuracy and things. So it's weird. A lot of other people will get tired of it, but because I talk about it, I have to watch some of the same videos over and over until I've memorized some of these things to be able to, to debate about it and speak on it with a high degree of accuracy. So you understand. I'll check him out though. He looks like he's for some of the ones that I see here, he looks like he's figured out some stuff. Hungry for knowledge. Anybody trying to put it out there, I will listen. Someone says the earth is a globe, I will listen to what they have to say. I'm waiting for proof of it. I'm here. I'm not against anybody. That's the way to be. I mean, I am Vaxxus, but other than that, and it's okay to be Vaxxus. What's up, said it's all good, brother. Just glad you are back. Stay strong, and we'll all get through it. Thank you, man. I agree. We will. Cheryl says, thank you, Amish. Appreciate the love and the open heart and the open mind. Thank you, Cheryl. Another good channel you might want to check out about Bill Donahue. Oh yeah, I know Bill Donahue. Yeah, I'm already subscribed. Yeah. I've been watching some of his work. I gotta do a stream on some of these guys. Everything's been so stressful. I haven't been able to actually, but there's a few channels that I wanted to do reviews on. I wanted to do a couple on the other guy too. Jay Dreamers and stuff. And I want to contact some of these people too. But yeah, I had some ideas to share that I put some pieces together on some of these guys' channels and networks, and I wanted to do a whole documentary. But there's just so much stuff going on. It's like the only thing to talk about sometimes is this, how we're gonna survive and not have these crazy psychos kill our families and us. It's like we don't even have time to explore our. It's like it just wasn't enough time before they just rammed this thing in full blown crazy mode. So you understand. Y'all hang tight. However you like to hang, eventually we'll be going home sometime. All creation is due a rest. I agree. I like Bill too. I like the way he breathes between lines in the Bible. Reads between lines in the Bible. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do a live stream if you guys also are interested. I want to do some of Chris's work, and I wanted to comment on some of his works in real time as I record them and go through some of his documentaries. And but I don't know, you guys might have already seen all his documentaries, so but I might do that sometime soon. So, but everyone, please enjoy the rest of your evening and week, and until tomorrow or the next time that I'm on. And hope everyone is well, and hopefully we can stand up against this. Shout out to Moral Compass, by the way. Definitely hit up Richie from Boston, and see if you can send him an email with your information right here, and let them know where you are, and see if you can get more people to join you in your area. If you want to give them your state and look for people, look for your tribe, get people to work together, come together. You guys can email me. If you want my telephone number, I'll give you my telephone number too. I'm working a lot. I can't call and talk a lot, but you can text me any given time. Doesn't matter. But yeah, if you guys want my cell number, just leave me a comment or something, or send me an email. And I'll give you my cell. And Cryptic, I got to talk to him too. But yeah, you guys are free to call me or talk to me anytime. Anytime. Come to think about it, if they say an asteroid will hit the Earth when the sun corona carrying, Cheryl, I hope not. Don't look up. I'm going to say it. John says shalom. Much love, Amish. How are you, beautiful people in the chat room? Oh, a voice text on my phone is awful. Asteroids are fake. Yes. Much love. Take care. I love y'all in the chat. And much thanks for the kindness. I love you. Love you. Guess the Goonies voice. All right, everyone. Everyone be safe. Thank you all for joining the stream. I think I'll be on tomorrow. So it's gonna be an open panel. So let's chat. If I'm on, let's get some people on. Let's talk. Any topic you guys want to talk about. Oh, love you guys. The Goonies voice. I got you. All right, everyone, take it easy. I will see you